I'm Dr. Katherine Hall Newburgh, the founder of Books of Eden Publishing and author of the book The New Eden Paradise Retold. And you are tuning into the third shamanic journey from my book. And this one is integrity. I want to give just a quick background if you're just tuning in on these shamanic journeys and where they came from. So in December of 2018, I experienced a profound and irreversible spiritual awakening that made the world that I'd lived in and the person I had been completely unfamiliar to me. And over the course of the next 3.5 years, as I was writing what came to be known as The New Eden Paradise Retold, I had to discover how to stabilize this new level of consciousness in myself in order to live in the world and engage with the world without losing myself. And I have a background in curriculum and education, and so I naturally began creating a framework. And so in looking back, I saw that the framework consisted of the development of 7 traits. And we're on the second of these traits, which is the third journey, because the first journey was one for protection. And the first trait was purpose, and that has its own journey that you can find. And this trait is integrity. Each of the shamanic journeys in my book comes with a short teaching, and I will read an excerpt, just a short excerpt, so that to move us into the space of integrity. But what I really want you to understand, and one of the reasons, the main reason I created shamanic journeys around these traits, is that the New Eden is not something that can be thought about. It's not something that can be accessed through our linear mind. It must be felt through the body, and it must be accessed through the heart. And so we may think we know what integrity is, but until we can really feel it for ourselves in our own body, we're really only touching a very small fraction of what it really is. And so the design of these shamanic journeys, which come from the lineage, a combination of 2 powerful ancient healing modalities, feminine healing modalities, reversing and heart imagery. The point of these shamanic journeys is to usher the frequency of these traits, you could say, into the body, straight into the cells, bypassing the linear mind and going right into your body, right into your cells, right into your heart, so that it can work directly with the subconscious. So you have tuned in to the second one, the second trait, the third journey. And with that, we will begin. So I'll start with a short teaching, an excerpt from the teaching, and then we'll move into the journey itself. When we say someone has integrity, we often mean that they do what they say they will do. But it is time that we demand more of ourselves. We must dig now into the very heart of our purpose. We must decide what truly matters to us. When we do as we say, we are reliable. But you may agree to that which is draining, uninspiring, wrong. You may agree to something that goes against the grain of your soul. To follow through on such a thing brings harm into the world. To break this agreement and, standing upright, accept the consequences, that is integrity. Eventually, you become sensitive as the dowsing rod crossing the heart at the boundaries of truth. You consider completely the value of your word, your energy, your precious presence, and you give it only where it flows naturally. You give only where it leaps with joy. To all else, you say no. You listen for the no within you. You locate it within a single cell of your body. and then your whole being becomes a no. When presented with opportunities, you feel the slight drag of reluctance. And though your mind may clamor, may list all the advantages, you feel only that drag, that subtle heaviness. It arises not from fear, not from lack of will, but from an intelligence beyond what you can understand. You feel the drag, and you understand it must be a no. Eventually, the wisdom of that no is revealed to you. Soon, there is no need to backtrack and make amends because you have learned to listen to the voice of your omniscient heart when it says yes and when it says no. The lightning rod channels the pulse of the sky. It seems impossibly thin to conduct such force. Its strength comes not from its size, but from its alignment. But it must be aligned or it will shatter upon contact. You have been created to command, to channel, to direct impossibly large forces. Integrity is the power of your alignment, the orientation towards that which is always true. As you stand in perfect alignment, you conduct the light of the heavens. We will move now into the journey. Visualization for integrity. Prepare your space. Find somewhere quiet and comfortable where you will not be disturbed. This is your time, just for you, to rest and connect. Sit or lie comfortably. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Follow the silken stream of your breath as it flows into your lungs. Notice what thoughts, emotions, and reactions surface as you begin to focus on your breath. Let them drift away, light and insubstantial like clouds. Allow your eyes and the muscles around your eyes to relax. Allow your jaw and tongue to relax. Feel your tongue relaxing deep in your throat. Let your limbs become pleasantly heavy. Feel your muscles unwind, starting at your toes, your ankles, your calves, and hamstrings. Tension is unraveling. Up your hips and lower back, waves of soft light washing constriction and worry from the muscles around your spine, your jaw, your face, your forehead, your eyes, your crown. A wave of relaxation cascades down your shoulders, your arms, flowing out your fingertips. Feel your body tingling. and letting go. Watch as a shimmering diamond-bright pyramid rises around and above you. It glints with gold and tourmaline, moonstone and amethyst, sapphire and ruby and emerald. It holds you in an inviolable field of calm and protection. You are safe and cared for, and all of your needs are met. Rest in this feeling for a moment of being safe and cared for, of knowing that all of your needs are and always will be met. Snuggle into this feeling like a child held in the arms of a loving mother. A golden vortex opens before you, rotating slowly. It is a divine portal, ready to remove anything you no longer want to carry. Anything you place in this vortex will be released from your life forever. Purse your lips and breathe out slowly but with some force, as if blowing out a row of candles. You will take 5 deep breaths this way. Inhale. With the first exhale, watch any remaining tension flowing out from all of your muscles. It leaves on the breath and is sent into the golden vortex, taken far, far away, never to return. Without thinking, without trying, simply notice what it looks like as it leaves you. Notice any sensations, memories, or thoughts that surface as you let it go. Inhale. With your second exhale, watch the excess fire and sparks of your nervous system flowing out on the stream of your breath. Without thinking, without trying. Notice what it looks like as it leaves you. This sparking energy streams directly into the vortex and is carried far, far away, never to return. Inhale. With your third exhale, watch as all density and stuckness lodged in your cells unlodges and flows out on the stream of your breath. Without thinking, without trying, notice what it looks like as it leaves you. This energy streams directly into the vortex and is carried far, far away, never to return. Inhale. With your fourth exhale, watch as all of the thoughts and stories of the outside world gather into one reservoir and then flow out on the stream of your breath. Without thinking, without trying, notice what it looks like as it leaves you. This energy streams directly into the vortex and is carried far, far away, never to return. inhale. With your final breath, let anything that is still left within you, anything you still want to let go of, come out on the stream of your exhale. You do not have to know what it is. Simply let it go. Without thinking, without trying. Notice what it looks like as it leaves you. This energy streams directly into the vortex and is carried far, far away, never to return. The vortex gently closes up, disappearing into a tiny pinprick of light. Then all becomes dark and still. Take a moment to rest in your body and notice the effect of this release. Feel the spaciousness of your body now that all of that extra energy and density has been siphoned away. You find yourself in a thick fog. You cannot see through the fog, not even when you lift a hand in front of your eyes. You are not frightened, as you know you are safe and protected. You stand and breathe slowly. Each of your exhales clears away some of the fog until gradually your surroundings begin to reveal themselves. Pause and breathe 3 deep breaths, watching the fog slowly disappear. As you finish your 3rd exhale, you notice you are standing in a dark, dense forest, closely surrounded by brambles and thickets. You cannot walk in any direction. The forest is too dark and closed in around you. Dark green trees, so dark as to be almost black, arch above you, blocking out the sky. What does it feel like to be standing here? You reach into your pocket and feel a cool metal disc as large as the palm of your hand. You pull it out of your pocket and look down at it. In your hand is a shining compass. It is bright gold, shining with its own light. The bright light of the compass illuminates your face and the surroundings, like a small star in your hand. As you look at the compass, you notice the needle on the face begins to spin. It spins until it becomes a blur. Then it slows down, slows and slows, and finally stops, pointing in one direction. You turn and face the direction in which it points. As you look up, a shining path forms through the dark thicket. The path forms effortlessly, easily dissolving the dark brambles and thorned bushes. It is carpeted with bright, golden leaves, and above the path you can see the sky, delicate blue as a robin's egg. As you stand there and behold the path, you sense an animal standing at your left. It has joined you to offer its support and love. Glance over. What or whom do you see standing next to you? Don't think, analyze, or question. Just take the first image that arises. The animal or being may have a message for you. Listen. Putting the compass back in your pocket, you look up. Immediately in front of you is an archway of light. It marks the entrance to the golden path that sparkles with sunshine, glinting and winking with diamond light. You take a deep breath and step through the archway and onto the path. First one foot, and then the next. You understand that on some level of your being, you have just made an important decision. The thicket is behind you now, barely visible through the archway. You are surrounded now by space and air, stretches of sunlit meadow rolling in soft, undulating hills. It is sprinkled with violets and cornflowers, aster and yellow bells and starflower. Their fragrance, mingling with sun-warmed grass, wafts on the light breeze. Take a moment to look around. Now look back to the path unfolding ahead of you. How does your body feel standing on this path? You step forward again and suddenly feel as though you have walked into a large, sticky spider web. You do not panic because you know you are safe and held. Instead, you stand still, and with your next breath, you summon a soft, violet flame to rise from beneath your feet. You close your eyes and feel the violet flame rising from the path. It burns up the spider web, but it cannot burn you because it is your creation. The flames rise around you, pleasantly warm and tingling. You breathe out, and the spiderweb is gone. The flames recede. You take another bolder step on your path. You understand now that whatever arises on your path, it cannot hurt you. You have everything you need to safely, effortlessly, and creatively clear anything that may materialize in front of you. You walk along peacefully, taking deep breaths of the fresh, fragrant air. You reach back into your pocket and find a folded scrap of paper. You pull it out and open it. Something is written on this paper, and you recognize your own handwriting. It is a question. This question has been living for some time within you, but you have not yet given it voice. Here, in this place where you are safe and unafraid, you can read the question clearly. What is the question that is written on this paper?
You take the compass back out of your pocket. It sits cool and comforting in your hand. You ask it the question. Immediately, the needle on the compass spins into a blur. The path and meadow fade away as the compass spins. Then it slows, and finally stops. You turn in the direction that the needle is pointing. You look up. What do you see? Without thinking, without analyzing or judging, take a few minutes to rest in this space where the compass has brought you. There is no need to try or to do anything. Simply breathe and open yourself to receive. You may see beings or colors. You may smell fragrances or hear music or tones. You may feel the urge to speak out loud. You may receive messages, or you may see or feel nothing at all. Trust that what you need is being transmitted to you.
Gradually, keeping your eyes closed, become aware of your physical body. Bring movement into your fingers, your toes, your ankles, your shoulders. With eyes still closed, raise your right hand and gently but firmly tap your sternum several times to imprint the messages you received into your body. Still letting yourself feel the truth of the messages you received, consciously or unconsciously. Let your eyes open. Remain this way for a few moments as you take in your surroundings, still letting your body rest in its truth. And gradually, when you're ready, move back into your waking life. Before you engage in any practical tasks, take time to journal, write, or create a voice recording to reflect on what you experienced. Note how you feel and what has changed for you. This act of reflection will even more firmly imprint the experience into your body.